Hello friends, I am extremely proud to announce you that today I am sitting with Rank-4 May Aims 2018 Dr Rishabh Jain. Dr Rishabh, congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling really good. I mean, I didn't expect this, and
You didn't expect this, but I was expecting this from you.
it so happened that I wasn't but I really wanted to stay in Aims this time because last time I was getting a seat in PGI, but I wanted to stay back in Aims. So it was a very hard decision to drop that thing and then prepare again and convince my parents to do the same. And
Okay.
I'm thankful that I got a rank to stay back here.
And so do you want to give the credit of your success to the people, or do you want to thank few people?
Yes, my parents, first of all, my dad. I mean, for the past 1 month before my exams, he took a break from his private practice and he came to stay in my room for 1 month. And hats off to him and my mom also. And all credit goes to my parents, frankly.
Okay. Rishabh, you were our foundation student as well as TND student.
Yes.
So can you please tell to our students about the courses that we offer to the students in the foundation first, and then we'll move to the TND.
Yes, so I joined Bhatia foundation course in 8th semester, and so in 6th and 7th semester I didn't study that much because of a lot of college things, and in 8th semester I decided to join a coaching so as to streamline my preparation. And the foundation course actually helps you to have a concise notes on which you can build up. So like it's very important to read textbooks, and 8th and 9th semester, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th semesters are the only time in MBBS where you can like actually read textbooks. And I would recommend students to add on the stuff you read from textbook into your coaching notes so that it becomes a kind of a comprehensive thing which you can revise and take reference in your internship for TND. So that really helped me. And I remember I had good notes for medicine, for surgery, and for obs-gynae, and so it really helped me to quickly do the things in a short period of time. And in internship, then I joined Bhatia TND, and the main advantage of TND, what I find is that it kind of builds a schedule. Like you have to finish this thing in this point of time. So that kind of helps you to not waste much time, and time is of utmost importance in examination like PG preparation. So that really helped me to like have a schedule on which I could build my studies on.
Rishabh, there is one question that I often get from the students is that you, in order to top and to get a single digit rank within top 5, you need to be a bookworm. Like you need to study almost every day the books. So what was your normal schedule? Were you a bookworm?
No, I have never been a bookworm, and I cannot study if I am like that because I need to play, I need to talk to my friends, I need to go to classes, I need to...
So you can crack the exam, you can get single digit ranks if you do all these things?
Definitely, I think. And the kind of pattern that is being followed nowadays is like anti to a bookworm, I think. I mean, they expect you to go to wards, they expect you to attend quizzes, they expect you to read what you are being taught in the class. So I think that frankly helped me rather than being a disadvantage.
Okay. And in our foundation course, is there any specific subject that you want to mention from the foundation, and then we'll move through the TND?
I like the surgery, I like medicine.
These are the two basic, or I will say that the main subjects during the foundation that one should focus on. And in the TND?
In TND, I really liked anatomy by Dr. Ashwani, pharma by Dr. Saurabh, surgery by Dr. J, and pathology, I really like pathology by Dr. Vanna.
Okay. Alright. And you got rank 11 in PGI also?
Yes.
Okay. So how many questions have you attempted in Aims?
This time I attempted 197,
okay.
And in November I attempted 179.
179.
Which I think was a big mistake on my part now, because what I personally think is to be in a league so that you can get a good rank, you
Yeah.
have to attempt 190 plus.
I remember, so when last year in the NEET exam, this negative marking was introduced, so we were having a lot of debate on this, how many questions one should attempt. And there were a lot of students who gave us this review that they haven't got the good rank because they attempted too much. So the answer that I told, that if you are not getting a good rank, it is not because of more negative, it is because of the less positive.
Yes.
And
yes.
if you will score, if you will attempt less, your number of positive will be less.
Yes.
So
definitely.
it's just to say that you did not get a good rank because there were too many negative is actually not a right way to
Yes,
take it forward.
Frankly, what I believe is any exam which has a negative marking, you have to attempt more.
Yeah.
I mean, it's counterintuitive. It sounds counterintuitive,
Yeah.
but that's how it works. Because in Aims, like there's 1/3 negative marking, and if you have read decently well, like if you can eliminate one or two options in
Yeah.
a question, then the chances of you, like if you have 15 wrong and 5 correct, then it balances out.
And in the NEET it's 1/4.
it's 1/4.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good bet to attempt more.
Okay. And did you count the number of options in PGI?
The time crunch was huge in PGI. I mean, I think PGI is more of a quiz. That's
Yeah.
how I always feel it every time I give it. And I think I over attempted a little bit. I marked around 600 options this time. 600, 650, I guess.
Okay.
Yes.
But normally the trend that I was taking interviews of the students, and as well as during my own experience, we usually tell it to the student that you should keep an option somewhere between 500 to 550.
Yes, that's what my seniors told me. Keep it around 500, 550. But I think a little over attempted this time.
But 11.
Yeah.
Okay. Any advice that you want to give to the students who are watching this interview about the courses, or about any specific advice that you want to give?
Yes, so first very important thing is revision. So your whole preparation of PG revolves around you being able to revise the whole syllabus in the last 10 days. And
So revision, what do you mean? There is again a common query that I get from the student: to read more or to read effectively.
So-
what do you think is the key?
so my senior told me that PG preparation में breadth होनी चाहिए, depth नहीं होनी चाहिए. And that is very, very true. What I feel, that is very, very true. So what I planned in this May was to finish the syllabus once till NIMHANS. NIMHANS was on 26 March, but I couldn't do that. So, and second revision I had planned to finish by April 25. And for last 10 days I had kept for revising the whole syllabus. And so your whole preparation should revolve around you being able to revise the whole syllabus in the last 10 days. That is of utmost importance. So for that, what I would suggest is that if you have like a good base of each subject, you keep on adding to it. Consider TND as something which is a source of extra knowledge. Don't consider it as कि ये टेस्ट है, इसमें मेरा अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस नहीं हुआ तो मतलब आई एम नॉट डूइंग वेल. It's just a complement to your other studies. For testing your preparation, I would recommend grant tests. Grant tests are a better judgment of how you are preparing and how your preparation is going, rather than the class tests which TND offers. And an improving trend, just an improving trend, not a very good rank, not a top 10 rank, just an improving trend is sufficient for you to believe that you are going in the right direction.
Okay. And what about images? Lot of students are worried about images. So what is your suggestion on that?
I think like spending too much time on images just takes it all. I mean, the images that are asked are from the standard textbooks again, and kind of logical. Like if you're good in theory, you can kind of make it out. Like this time, there was a cortical mastectomy specimen in ENT, and it was very difficult. You don't see that specimen anywhere. Most likely it was specimen dissected inside Aims, and they put it the same way. So if your theory is strong, like if you can make out the tympanic membrane, if you can make out the basal turn of cochlea, so you can like kind of make out what it is, and you don't really have to practice a lot of images for that.
And those who are still apprehensive, we have the course for them, and I think because nowadays they're asking about every subject, so we try to cover of them, so that gives a comprehensive approach to the students. So probably
Yes,
that will
right.
be very useful for them, particularly those who are very apprehensive.
Yes, I would agree.
Okay. So one is revision. Any
Yes.
other advice?
Any other advice is like don't go after too many books. Like the problem with PG preparation nowadays is not the paucity of material but the excess of it. And so you kind of need to know where to study from where and
when to stop.
Yeah. Exactly. So, and definitely depth is not very important in PG preparation, because the kind of questions they are asking is there is no limit to the things you can study. Okay, so the most important thing is to study each and every subject. All 19 subjects should be covered rather than like your 10 or 11 important subjects.
Yeah. I mean, reading something for a well more number of hours is read things which are very, very commonly asked in the exam.
Yeah.
And read them in an effective way so that you can revise easily before the exam.
Yeah.
And if they ask any specific question with that particular topic, you should be able to mark the right answer.
Yes, and be thorough with the updates that is going on nowadays. Okay, like the new ATLS manual has come up, the new classification of hematology has come up. So these things are important, and have a look, keep an eye on them. What's happening around? Okay, that's important.
Once again, congratulations, Rishabh, and I expect that you will keep on guiding our students.
Yes, sure.
And thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.